The terrace is for guests only.
Monsieur, the young lady will be joining me.
What did you do?
I'm a lady's companion.
Maxim de Winter. His wife died last year and is in dire need of company.
I'm Monsieur de Winter.
What are you doing?
Oh, you'll see.
What interested you about this project?
Honestly, it was the opportunity to work with Ben again. It was the opportunity to work with Lily. It was the opportunity to sort of take on a challenge. Pressure makes diamonds, and making an adaptation of a Hitchcock film and then trying to step into the roles of Sir Laurence Olivier, a man who was so good at acting they literally named an award for acting after him, seemed like quite a challenge.
I loved the source material so much. I think the book is just unbelievable, and there's so much to explore and examine and figure out. And so it was a gift as an actor to kind of have that material. And
this week, I'd like to never forget it.
Come to Manderley. I'm asking you to marry me, you little fool. Mrs. De Winter, may I present Mrs. Danvers?
Welcome to Manderley.
And in the film is very important, the relationship between your two characters, a relationship that has to have tension, but also a certain mistrust. How have you worked on that relationship?
A lot of it was sort of there within the script. So more than anything, it was just about the two of us figuring out as actors how we could bring this to life. What moments worked really well? What did we have to figure out the truth in? What moments did we need to work to get them to work properly? And we had a great rehearsal time to kind of do all that and figure all that out. And it was also a great time to get to know each other too, and to feel comfortable with each other, so that when it was time to show up on set for the first day, we were comfortable and ready to do our job.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you'd been a lady's maid.
This is all very new to me.
Oh, I'm sure you won't disappoint him, madam, if that's your concern. We did a lot of entertaining when the late Mrs. De Winter was alive.
You can talk to me about her. I have no secrets from you.
All marriages have their secrets.
The novel was written in 1938, 90 years ago, and talks about issues like obsession, toxic relationship, issues that are in the debate today. Do you think the classic had to be updated in that sense?
I think that those issues are so prevalent in the story. I almost feel like they didn't even need to be updated. I mean, what it explores, these sort of extremes of womanhood through these different characters and the patriarchy and, control, power dynamics between men and women, this version of ourselves, like this version of Rebecca that's given off that you think is this perfect, wonderful woman, and then you realize there's a very different story going on. That's all so current now with social media and how we portray ourselves. And so there's so much in it. And there were things we updated, I think, and we wanted to give a little bit more agency to my character, and we wanted to do so. I think Mrs. Danvers has become a sort of moral compass in the film. She's not this like two-dimensional villain. Not that that's what's written, but you know what I mean? There's a sort of angle from her perspective that's quite interesting.
Has Max ever talked to you about the accident?
I don't know what you're talking about. How am I supposed to know anything if you don't tell me?
She's still here. Can you feel her?
You're tossing and turning all night. Rebecca. Bad dream?
She was the love of his life. I wonder what she's thinking about you. Taking her husband, using her name.
The movie arrives in a difficult time for cinemas. What do you think? Do you think that cinemas can survive this crisis we live in now?
Yeah, I mean, it survived it before. It survived the Spanish flu before. It survived, I don't know if we had cinema houses there the same way, but yeah, as an industry, it will survive. People need content. Even if they're sitting at home consuming it, people need film. They need something to keep themselves occupied. People need art, and art will continue to be a part of human expression. So hopefully it survives, or else I'm shit out of luck because I don't know how to do anything else.
He doesn't love you.
I said I want the truth.
You didn't know her. Nobody did.
He can't go on living in that big old house with her ghost.
I don't believe in ghosts.